Welcome to the Better Half Show. My name is Godman Akinlabi, PG to my friends. We're in the 21st century where the internet has become the marketplace where you can buy virtually anything. In fact, some people consider it a better marketplace than any brick and mortar building. Now, if you can buy a car online, why can't you find love online? We're discussing today online dating. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining me on the show. We're discussing finding love online. And I have some friends of mine here to join in the discussion. I have Chinoru, who is a lawyer. I have Tofumi, a network engineer, and Choma, who is a musician. It's nice to have you guys on the show.
Thank you.
All right. And by the way, they are all single and searching. And, well, yeah, so they're the best people to ask questions about finding love online, online dating, and all that. I'm sure you guys have been to many places on this issue of finding love. So, have you ever met someone online? Chino?
Yes.
Facebook, Twitter, dating site. Have you met anyone online?
Yes, I've actually met a few people online. Facebook, Instagram, but not on the dating sites. Mainly Facebook and Instagram. I've met a few people,
Okay.
and it has actually turned out to be a good thing at the end of the day. We probably did not date because I have not met someone that I actually dated along the line, but we ended up being good friends.
Good friends.
Yes.
Just meeting online.
Yes,
What about
just
you,
meeting
Tofu?
online.
Yes, I've met a lot of people online. A lot of ladies. I've actually not dated anyone. I was very close to dating one, but she just disappeared. Like, I couldn't find her anymore.
Well, did you find her on a site or?
Yes, I found her on
social
on
networking.
a public chat room.
Okay.
It's a chat room, it's public. There are people from all countries there.
Yeah.
We started talking. We got along well. I kind of fell in love with her personality. She has a very good personality.
Which country is she from?
Philippines.
Okay, Philippines. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's one of the good things about online.
Yes.
You don't need
Yes,
visa to meet
yes.
some people.
Yeah.
You just no visa
went
online.
overseas.
Yeah, you don't need visa.
Went overseas.
So
No, I actually, I went overseas, but it's not like I intended going to Philippines to marry her, but I just fell in love with her personality. Like, I've met a lot of Nigerians, and I have not liked them like I liked her.
Okay.
Do
So
you get-
you actually chatted her up severally.
Yes,
and got to
severally,
know
we
her.
started talking, started getting along, and she just disappeared.
So how do you mean disappeared? You just couldn't reach her again.
Her account just went off.
Okay.
I couldn't reach her phone because we used to talk a lot.
Okay.
I couldn't reach her phone and I couldn't just get her on.
I actually hope it wasn't like anybody told her, run away from that Nigerian.
Nigerian guys.
All right, Choma, any experience to share with us?
Mine is more of reconnecting with friends.
Okay.
Secondary school friends. Facebook has helped me reconnect with a couple of them.
Okay.
So that's good because these are people that I actually know. So I know that they are real people. I've met a few people online. Well, there was one I eventually got to talk, but it was more or less like the person typing was different from the person I met because somehow you can gauge a person's level of intelligence by, how they talk
yeah.
when you're chatting. But coming face to face, it was
a different
It was really
ballgame.
very different from that person. So I lost interest. And that was
All
the
right,
end of
so let's cut to the chase. Guys, have you met someone on a dating site? I know Tofumi said maybe that a chat room. Ladies, have you met anyone on a dating site?
I've never actually met anyone on dating sites. Maybe because I've just never been to dating sites. So I haven't met anyone.
So why haven't you gone on a dating site? Man, you're
I
looking forward to
think-
getting married and meeting the right guy.
Yes,
Not
I
the
am, but I think I've heard like a lot of funny things about the dating sites, and I just felt like overseas it might work, but then again, overseas the notion still is hook up. So they just actually go there to meet somebody that is around just for a hookup and not necessarily
Settle down.
to settle down, you know. So I just
So
thought
talking
that
about the hookup, is just maybe just what? How do you mean? Just
Hook up,
meeting some?
sleep with
Okay,
each
just
other
get
and-
somebody to
Yes,
sleep with. It's just
exactly.
about sex.
It's just about
Not,
sex. It's not for the
relationship.
long run, not
Okay.
for a relationship,
Okay.
just for that
Yeah.
period. So I just felt, you know, it was the same thing back here in Nigeria, and it's going to be the same thing. So I just felt that I was never going to meet someone that I would settle down
but
with.
you know, don't you think that's an assumption?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It is an assumption because
I don't think so, sir. No.
So you think
Okay.
people also still go in this part of the world and it's just about
I
hookup?
believe people go to. I personally believe people go to certain sites on dating sites, online dating sites to find sex partners. Because there are many people out there that on those dating sites that are not looking for long-term relationships. They don't want to get married. They just want to have a time of their life. They just want to have fun. And there is also this public perception that dating sites are for desperate people. I'm not saying it is true. I'm not saying it is false. It's a public perception that it's for desperate people. People who have tried their luck on everybody around them.
But you know the truth is that I know that there are some dating websites where they actually encourage that this is about getting married. There's nothing about hookup here and all that. And one or two people that I've spoken to have engaged some of those sites, and though some of them are expensive, they're not free, But
PG, it's not enough to it's not enough to say, oh, these two people met on a dating site and now they are married. It's not enough the end point shouldn't be they are married. The end point should be, where is the marriage after 10 years? Where is the marriage after 15 years?
no,
Does the
but
failure or
that can
success of the
happen.
marriage
Yeah,
depend on where
I
they
don't
met?
think so.
No,
Yeah.
I think it does.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think
No,
so.
I think it
I don't
does.
think so.
I don't
I think
it
it
does.
does.
Sometimes you marry someone you've known for years and
Yes,
still
and
And
still,
it-
yeah.
Let me speak. I think it does.
Okay.
I think so. Now, you see people who meet on dating sites, they don't spend time to actually date themselves
Okay.
physically. Now, online dating is different from having actual
for me,
dates.
don't you think that is a decision? That, I mean, a preference
Yeah,
for
I
certain
think
people?
so.
Yes.
Because in the same vein, some people meet offline and they still rush.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
It
Yeah,
is
you are
true.
saying that the tendency to rush is more
Is
with the
higher
people,
online.
higher with people
Exactly,
who meet online.
because
I think so.
there's a Nigerian lady finds a Nigerian in Canada, a Nigerian guy in Canada. They start chatting, they start Skyping, they are happy, they feel like the perfect match, and the guy goes like, "I'm going to be in Nigeria by October," and in a month you just see them, they are married.
Is it because they met
and-
online? I know lots of people that didn't meet online, that was by introduction and all that, still did
This,
that.
yeah, and they
So
probably
I don't
have.
think you can blame it on the
I think
online.
No,
it's just
I'm
a
not.
perception.
No. I don't want you to get this all wrong. I'm not saying marriages fail. Marriages of those people who started dating online failed because they met online. No, I'm saying in this age and time where we live in, people don't actually spend time dating themselves in reality.
Okay,
We
okay.
spend more time texting
And chatting.
Okay.
and texting
Okay,
each other.
so what you're saying is technology is taking away the human interaction and it's
Exactly.
beginning to affect, the strength of the relationship.
Exactly,
Now,
sir.
Choma, let me come to you. What about this issue of, this stigma that comes with, when a lady goes online, it means she's desperate, she just wants to find a guy by all means. What do you think about that?
Well, to be very, very honest, I That's one of the perceptions I've had for a while. I just figure that well, you're a good thing. You'll be found. Just be patient and get involved. Get involved in things happening in your estate. Get involved in things happening in your church.
Choma, this is 21st century.
Yeah,
All
I'm
these
building up
people
to
in your
that.
estate, they
No,
go
no,
to work, they are not there.
I'm building up to something.
Okay.
So I'm talking of how I may be old-fashioned. So that was how I used to think. I just
Okay.
felt like really of all places. But the truth of the matter is, this generation we're getting more and more involved with our phones. Our lives are on our phones. If you forget your phone and you are almost halfway where you're going to, lots of us are going to drive back to go get our phones because everything now happens on phone. So it's inevitable that, relationships are going to start on phone. That is very inevitable. So the best thing for us to do is how do we manage it? What are the things to put in place to ensure that, we don't fall into wrong hands or people don't now use that as a means to maybe rape people or, all those funny kinds of situations. So it will be very wise for us to start putting things in place, maybe telling the teenagers and the younger adults that, okay, these are the things to check. If you're going to meet someone that you've been chatting with online, go with a friend or meet in a public place or stuff like that because we are moving to that point. But me, personally, I'm not so much of a fan of online dating. I'm not.
So let me ask Chino, in the same vein, are you a little more open now to online dating?
If it's has to do with the kind of online dating you talked about, where it's more expensive, it's more censored, it's more. I think that is. I'll be open.
So that security and protection,
exactly,
is important.
It's important.
To you.
Yes, definitely.
There are lots of crazy people.
But
Jesus.
most of the sites where you have that kind of system in place, you have to pay to be able to post your profile. Will you be willing to pay if you have that?
One time for a holy man. Yes, I will.
I will
as long
definitely.
as I know that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
as long as I know that I'm going to meet sensible people there.
Yes, exactly.
At the end of the day, it might not lead to marriage, but you meet great friends, that you could work with on projects and all of that.
And you're back to the same point.
What's that?
You
that.
said?
You said you would meet people that you might not eventually marry, but they'll become friends, and you're back to the same point.
So what's the point again?
Of being single.
No, but you have to be open to opportunities because you may not be able to date this person, but that person may be the one that will introduce you to another person or recommend you.
But
PG.
Speaking of desperation, back to you asked the question that ladies perceived as being desperate when they go on dating sites. To be honest, I've met a few people online, a few ladies online, Instagram, Facebook, and other sites. And to be completely honest now, I've seen a certain level of desperation in them. When you start chatting with them, there was this, I'm a technical engineer, network IT engineer, so I tend to work with other engineers in other telecommunication companies. Okay. So I was supposed to work with this lady in another company who's also a voice engineer. So we're working on voice project and we started chatting. And the next thing I saw was, I think I like you.
It's just,
for what she wants, I beg.
No. I think, no. Please, let me just finish this story. We were, number one, she was a little unprofessional. We were walking.
Okay.
And we were like less than an hour into a chat. And that was what she said. Next thing, she wanted my WhatsApp number. And the moment she got my WhatsApp number, she saw me carrying a baby on my profile. And she just said, please be gone. She said, she's not exactly in those words, but she just discarded me.
So she's just
that way.
She's just simply emotional,
I don't reckon that to be emotional also. I think she's just desperate. And if she continues that way, she would fall into the wrong
No, but I
hands.
think
Yeah,
if
you
she
may-
was
you
that
may also be right.
desperate, she would probably still ask you if she, when she saw the child, she would still want to know, you
Yeah.
know, because she's desperate. She won't just want to let go.
Okay, let me explain something to
Well,
you.
let's leave it at that because I need to take a break right now. But I mean, what we can pick from that is that don't be desperate, don't be presumptuous, and unnecessarily emotional. We've heard from my single friends on the subject of online dating and finding love online. When we come back, I'm going to be discussing with a couple, and theirs is a success story of finding love online. Don't go away, stay with me, and I'll be right back.